Don't Meddle with Miss Nettle. A few hours before the enchanted feast was to begin, Bailiwick announced a surprise visitor, Sasha the sorceress. "I've come to pay my respects to the great King Ronald," Sasha said, conjuring up gifts for the entire royal family. Something about Sasha seemed familiar to Sofia. "Have we met before?" she asked. "No," Sasha said. "I remember such a charming princess with such a pretty amulet." Sofia asked Cedric what he thought of Sasha, but he was too busy practicing his magic for the feast. He conjured up a bunch of morpho mirrors. Each one made Sofia look like a different person. Finally, the enchanted feast begun. Guests arrived from all over. Sasha came too. Cedric stepped up to perform his spell, but the mirrors went wacky and trapped him. Sasha had to free him with magic. While everyone applauded, Sofia saw Cedric sleeking out. She felt terrible for him. "Wait!" she cried, rushing after him. But he'd already disappeared into his tower. Clover hopped over to ask what was wrong. "Everyone thinks the new sorceress is great," Sofia said, "but something isn't right." Her amulet glowed, and Snow White appeared. "People aren't always who they pretend to be," she told Sofia. "If you get a bad feeling about someone, you should trust that feeling." "I've got to warn Mum and Dad about Sasha," Sofia exclaimed. When Sofia reached the hall, Sasha was standing outside. Suddenly, she transformed into the bad fairy Miss Nettle. Sofia had defeated her once before. "I've come back for the amulet of Avalor," Miss Nettle cackled. Sofia raced away and found Cedric. He was practicing his morpho mirror trick. This time, it was working perfectly. "You want the amulet?" Sofia asked, as Miss Nettle caught up. "Come and get it." Because of the morpho mirrors, Miss Nettle couldn't tell which was the real Sofia. She almost got trapped by her own spell. She barely managed to escape out of the window. Sofia was glad Miss Nettle was gone, and she was glad her new friend Snow White had taught her to trust her feelings.